very dry spring, summer has brought weeks of rain, with only the occasional surprise sunny day. Every sunny day that does present itself feels like an opportunity that must be seized, and I find myself packing more than I would have thought possible into those rare sunny days. The gardens have loved the rain, but so have the weeds, and keeping ahead of them has not exactly been easy this year. I've spent quite a bit of time crawling between rows of plants, gingerly picking tiny weeds from the soil, following behind with a hoe, and cutting down any weeds that had escaped my first pass. Truthfully though, I don't mind the rain. I find it peaceful, and I appreciate the opportunity to slow down, focus on indoor projects and art and music. And getting wet isn't the end of the world either. Unless it's a thunderstorm or a torrential downpour, I usually find my way outside one way or another. I think it really is a matter of mindset, and if you can find a way to not be bothered by getting a little bit wet, all the better. Our strawberries have been a little bit of a disappointment this year. I think because of the late frost that killed many blossoms, and perhaps also because of the cold and wet June. The berries that we do have, though, are just as delicious as ever, and I couldn't let June slip by without a strawberry rhubarb pie. I was able to scrape just enough berries together to make it happen. I'm not exactly the best pie baker, but this one did turn out quite good. One June morning, I woke at 4 a.m. in the hopes of catching a sunrise between rainstorms. June sunrises require the most effort, as the sun comes up around 5 a.m., but they can also be some of the most magical. The night was chilly, and dense valley fog was in the forecast, and I had a good feeling that maybe, just maybe, I could catch a cloud inversion. As I walked back down the hillside, the fog still hanging in the valley below, I felt so full of joy and enthusiasm for the day. That is one of the best parts of an early morning. It was only 7 a.m., and I already had a beautiful morning under my belt. All this rain has meant a bad case of felted fur for the cows. They are still in the process of shedding their winter coats, but the rain, day after day, has caused their long fur to form into matted clumps that even the most persistent brushing will not remedy. It's not really a problem, and the clumps will eventually shed out, but it really does not make them look great. And I would imagine that it's not too comfortable for them either in the hot summer weather, so we have been doing some brushing. This is also a really great chance for us to continue to build trust with these two, because while they have come such a long way, they are still not as friendly as I hope they will someday be. Another sure sign of summer is the arrival of baby chicks. Every year they come in the mail, and the phone will ring about 6 a.m. when the first postal workers arrive at the local post office, letting us know that there is a very loud chirping package awaiting pickup. This year we are raising 25 birds for meat and another 10 egg layers. We've chosen quite a few fun, rare breeds, and I'm excited to see them grow into what they will eventually become. The rivers have been raging a bit too much for a nice, relaxing paddle, but when I was craving time on the water, I found a lake, albeit a brown, muddy one, to explore. I have been on this particular body of water a number of times, and I was feeling a little uninspired to paddle here yet again. But I was pleasantly surprised when I found that the water was so high, I could explore areas I had never been before. I guess there is always something beautiful, new, or exciting to find in life. You just have to get up and go looking.